Before we start, if you guys enjoy spooky stories about rules, horror, or time travel for the time being, be sure to drop a subscribe if you enjoy this content. Let's get into the story. Hello, my name is Ethan. I'm your typical young college student, saddled with a lot of debt. This story is about my hellish experience at a gas station with a horrifying set of rules. Now I wish I had never accepted that job. Anyhow, I'll stop rambling and actually tell you what has happened. It was on a rainy Saturday when this story unfolded. The small town I lived in, the people there weren't too keen on going out during the rain, so it was really quiet that day, except of course for the rainfall. I was walking back to my house when I spotted something that caught my eye. A hiring post. It read, "Gordon's Gas, now hiring for night shift. Get in touch today." I looked at it more intently. It was very tempting since, as you know, I needed money badly. I thought about it on the way home and decided to call the number they had listed. When I dialed the number, a raspy voice replied to me. "Huh? Who are you?" I saw the job posting and I decided that, I would give you a call," I said nervously. "Oh, well, kid, I don't think you need an interview. You're already hired," he said, sounding giddy and excited. "Job starts at Monday," he said, and he hung up after that. I thought in confusion as to why he would hire me immediately, but I forgot about those thoughts quite quickly, and I celebrated the thought of having a real job for once. Monday came around pretty quickly, and I got ready when the time for my shift came. The place looked pretty deserted when I arrived. I at least expected there to be someone inside when I came in, but nobody was there. I decided I should get to work, and I sat down at the counter. That was when I noticed a crumbled up piece of paper. I was curious about what was on it, so I opened it up. This was what was written on it. "Rules for Gordon's Gas night shift. Rule number 1. Make sure to lock the back door when you arrive. Rule number 2. Don't go into the break room during your first hour. Rule number 3. Don't ever talk to customers if they are wearing a black trench coat with a mask. Rule number 4. If you see another employee, shoot them. There is a Glock in the counter cabinet. Do not hesitate. They are not human. Rule 5. If you thought you saw a pair of eyes looking at you from the employee room, immediately turn off the lights and hide. The switch is next to the counter. Rule 6. At exactly 12 a.m., you will hear a car pull up to the gas station. Remember to hide in the break room and lock the door. Rule 7. Don't look outside the window if a customer mentions they saw something out there. Rule 8. Don't leave any time during the shift, regardless of what happens. Rule 9. Always remember to lock everything up after your shift. As I reread the list again and again, I thought maybe the other employees were just messing with me, as I'm new around here. But I decided to follow rule number 1 anyway, since I didn't want some intruder either. It was an hour into my shift when a customer came in. He looked like your run-of-the-mill country boy, speaking in a southern accent, etc. He said he wanted some cigars. I was about to get some for him when he suddenly mentioned that he saw something in the window next to me. I froze, but my curiosity got the better of me. I looked over. What I saw will haunt me forever. It looked like a spider, but it had tentacles, and its whole body was covered in faces and skulls. My customer didn't seem to notice when I screamed in horror. He simply looked at me like I was crazy. Then suddenly, he disappeared. I was confused and terrified when to my horror I saw the front door open, and the creature from the window had come in. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I cursed under my breath. I was scared out of my pants at this point. It made disgusting, squelching sounds, and it screamed and moaned in agony, each head wailing a funeral dirge. I quickly hid under the counter as it seemed like the best thing to do. The lights went out as soon as I ducked underneath the counter, but then I heard a faint sound over the counter. It didn't seem to notice me yet. I was wetting my pants at this point. I thought I would die. Then I heard something horrifying. I heard the creature say, I see you. I screamed and got out of my hiding place and ran into the break room. I desperately tried to open the door since I forgot to unlock it after the first hour. Finally, it made a click and I ran in and locked the door behind me as fast as I could. I collapsed onto the cold floor, breathing a sigh of relief, thinking that I would be safe for now. I almost lay down to catch my breath until I heard thrashing and clawing at the door. I'm telling you this right now, as I'm still trying to barricade the door. I hope I'm going to survive this. I hope.